In downtown Toronto, MLB The Show brings you the American League Division Series. It's the Seattle Mariners and the Toronto Blue Jays. With my partner Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And Singy, there's been a lot to talk about already in this series as we head into Game 4.
And I'll be interested to see if these teams approach it any differently, with one on the brink of elimination and the other just a win away from putting an end to this thing. You know, in the postseason, I think you have to treat every game the same, but there's something about an elimination game that can put a team just into a different mindset.
Yeah, and the strategy could certainly change in this type of game. It's hard to manage the same way when in any given at-bat, it can impact everything you've been working for throughout the season. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about set to go now. And on the hill in this one, Jose Barrios.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Now at the plate, Julio Rodriguez.
Tonight for Seattle, the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez.
The pitch. That misses the zone, and we're underway here in Game 4. That's in there.
Well, as a hitter, you're hoping that the command on that sinker doesn't come until later in the ball game. But if that's how it's going to be all day, it's going to be a tough one for the offense.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
No, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. He talked about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Pitch misses, and the count is even 2-2. Kicks and deals. In the dirt. Kirk throws to first in time. One up, one down.
No, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders, have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
Oh, and 1 now. And a swing and a miss.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Got him swinging.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
2 outs, base is empty. Cal Raleigh now at the plate. Ripped to short. Gathers and throws to first. And the inning is over. We're midway in inning number 1. Now the Blue Jays will get their chance. No score. Back here at Rogers Center, today's starting pitcher, Marco Gonzalez.
Well, that 12-6 curveball explodes out of the hand, and because he's able to throw the high fastball at the top of the strike zone for a strike, hitters commit to that pitch, and before they know it, they're swinging over the top of that curveball.
Bottom of the first. Now it's the second baseman, Santiago Espinal. On a line, base hit.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Here's Kiermaier now in the dirt, and an excellent job keeping it right there. Left-hand batter waits. That one in the dirt. 2 balls, no strikes to count. Now this is in the air down the line. And it's caught. And there's one down.
Batting third.
All right, let's take a look at the lineup. Bo Bichette up to the dish. There's a strike. Espinal, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Double play ball to second. Toss to Sano. And Bichette is retired.
Batting fourth. The first baseman.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. That's in for a strike. A little out front there as he swings through it.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just going to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Next pitch is outside. Now 1-2.
It's a good take.
Runner at second, 2 down. Next offering is downstairs.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
3-2 now. Alejandro Kirk on deck for the Blue Jays. Three-two. Struck him out swinging. Pulled the string on the changeup.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
Second inning set to go. So now it's the Mariner cleanup hitter, Eugenio Suarez. Berríos back to work. Just off the inside edge. Berríos, multi-time All-Star. He throws a slurve, a four-seamer, a sinker, and he works in a changeup. And the pitch. He swings and fouls one off. Here's a 1-1. And a foul ball. And a pitch. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
The wind to kick the pitch. And that's outside. Struck him out looking.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
And now Teoscar Hernandez. Liner, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And he deals. And now the count is even.
Larry Bullard making the calls behind the plate for us in this one. Pretty good strike zone. Well reviewed by those we talked to around the league.
Yeah, he's an umpire. He doesn't get a lot of looks from players, maybe here and there once in a while, but he's appreciated back there. Berrios checks over to first, and he's back. Here comes a pitch. To short, could be two. The throw to second, and that's two. One hit in the inning, but no one left. Now to the bottom of the second. We're tied, 0-0. Welcome back. Bottom half of inning number 2. And now for the Jays, Alejandro Kirk. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average. But one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. The pitch. And that one is inside. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
That's to third. Suarez. That's one out, the bottom of the second.
Batting 6, the designated hitter, Joe.
And the batter is George Springer. Close, but called a ball. 1-0. No score here in the second. Pitch misses there. 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
And now the lefty. Strike 3. Got him looking on the changeup.
Batting 7.
Matt Chapman up to the plate now.
Matt Chapman.
And there's a ball.
Outside.
Next offering upstairs.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Next offering is fouled back.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
The 2-1. Hammered on a line to the left, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. That was one of those swings that feels like you're swinging an aluminum bat. It jumped off so hard, squared it up, and it went screaming at 108 miles per hour.
Dalton Varsho in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Chapman off of first with 2 away. Next one misses, and the count is 2-0. And he pumps it a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
Strike 2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Just a slow ground ball this time. Toss to Sano. Third out. No runs, one hit, no errors, and a man left. We played 2 full. We're tied 0-0. Back now in Toronto. Top half of the 3rd inning. And stepping in for the Mariners, Miguel Sano. Sano hitting 7th in today's lineup, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. And first offering is fouled off. 0-1. Swing and a ball popped up, and it stays fair. Around first, digging for 2. It's a leadoff double to start the 3rd.
When you pop a ball up like that, you don't expect it to get you a knock too often, but right there, somehow he got it to drop in behind first base, and that's where no one could get to it. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
A.J. Pollock at the dish. On the ground to 3rd. Chapman over to first in time, and they take care of Pollock for the out. And the batter will be the shortstop, J.P. Crawford. Ball 1, no strikes. Back up the middle and a base hit. Stop sign goes up at 3rd. Runners at the corners with 1 out.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
And the right-hander deals. Just a weak fly ball this time. That one gets down for a hit, and they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead.
A couple of singles back-to-back. With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a lawn dart in there, and he found a way.
Here's Dylan Moore. To first, might be 2. Flips it, that's 1. Over to first, but it's offline.
Well, he had the chance of turning 2 right there, but I don't think he got a good grip on the ball as he tried to transfer from glove to throwing hand. They say you can't assume a double play. I beg to differ at the big league level, but it's going to be ruled as a fielder's choice.
And now here is Cal Raleigh. Little chopper rolls foul. Crawford on 3rd. Moore on at first with 2 down. That misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing and a pop-up. Berrios makes the catch, and that ends the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 1-0. You're set for the bottom of the 3rd. Here's the rookie right fielder, Joey Wiemer. Gonzalez back to work. In the air, left field, down the line. Pollock makes the grab, 1 away.
The batter, number 5.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Now, Santiago Espinal. 1 for 1. He led off the bottom of the first with a single. That one's in there, 0-1.
Well, impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, then you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
1 down, base is empty. Just off the outside edge.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count, Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at-bat.
Next offering is in for a strike. The wind of the pitch. On the ground, right side. And that's just foul. And a pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. In the air, right field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, center fielder, Kevin.
Here's Kevin Kiermaier. He's 0 for 1. That's a strike. It's 0-1. And he flips a breaking ball in there, or a changeup.
Either one. Something off speed. Good arm action on it. Whatever it was.
The 0-2. Lifted in the air down the left side. Fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. The throw into second, and that's a double.
Just a bloop hit behind third right there, and that's a really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to, and the same for the left fielder. So he just found a perfect place to drop that one in right there.
Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. Grounded out his first time. 0-1.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
The other way. Base hit into the outfield. Hernandez fires it to the plate. Not in time. He's safe at the plate. It's 1-1.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. He was a strikeout victim his first time. There's a strike. Vladdy in his 5th season, 24 years old, and he won a Gold Glove last season. Tied up here in the early going. That misses, and it's a ball and a strike. In the air out towards right center. Hernandez settles underneath it, and that's the 3rd out. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. All even now at 1-1. This is the American League Division Series on the show. On to the 4th. Down the third baseman, Eugenio Suarez. The pitch. Short hop liner, handled it short. Over to first. And 1 gone to the 4th as they get the leadoff man. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Single to right in his first trip. Now a screamer into the outfield. Weimer right there to make the grab. And there's 2 down. Here's Cole Calhoun. Ripped on a line. Kiermaier makes the catch. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. And 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. Bottom of the inning. Here's the Toronto catcher, Alejandro Kirk. The wind of the pitch. That one finds the corner. That's strike one.
Well, these Blue Jays showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
And a base hit right there. So a man on base to start the inning.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Next offering is in for a strike. Swings and misses, struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there. At least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Now Matt Chapman at the plate. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And a foul ball. Rolled to short. Possible 2-ball. Fired to second. What a double play that was. Inning over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We played 4. All tied 1-1. We go to the top of the 5th, and here's the first baseman, Miguel Sano.
Miguel Sano.
The pitch. Hit hard on the ground to short. Bichette whips it to first. 1 up, 1 down. Here's the left fielder, A.J. Pollock.
A.J. Pollock.
First pitch, not close.
These hitters are going to have to find a way to be a little more patient, see more pitches per at bat. Otherwise, that bullpen's not going to have to work over there, and it's going to be advantage pitching all game long.
And the 1-0. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And in one hops the wall. Makes the turn and heads for second. And that's a 2-bagger.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
And now, J.P. Crawford. That one missed. Swing and a broken bat roller towards third. Fires over to Guerrero. And now 2 gone.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
And now it's Julio Rodriguez. 1 for 2. Line drive. That's a base hit. Around third. He scores. It's 2-1.
Well, here we are, 3rd time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
And up next for Seattle, Dylan Moore. It's a pitch out, nothing doing, and that's ball 1. Rodriguez off of first with 2 away. Right side, hard hit. Fires over to Guerrero. And that'll do it. But they pick up one run on the RBI single, and this is now a 2-1 ball game. Back here at the ballpark, and now it's Dalton Varsho.
The left fielder, Dalton Varsho.
The pitch. That catches the corner. Left field. Crawford pulls it in on the run.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Now here is Joey Wiemer. Swing and a ball popped up. Suarez moving under it. Puts it away for the out.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
So the batting order turns over. And here is Santiago Espinal. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
This to third. And he grabs it foul. 0-2 now. Bounce to the left side. Suarez whips it to first. That's the inning. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays, and they trail it here 2-1. Back here at Rogers Center. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Cal Raleigh. That one pushed foul. Raleigh goes 6 feet 3 inches, 235 pounds, and he took home the Silver Slugger last year in the American League. That one fouled off. Oh, 2 now. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
Foul ball, still 0-2.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
The punch out there, 1 out.
Well, clearly just anxious right there, and understandably so. In an 0-2 count, you feel like you've got a lot of plate to cover, and you don't want to strike out, and you end up striking out. That's just one of those pitches where it's not over the plate, but because you committed to it as it was leaving his hand, by the time you realized it wasn't going to be in the zone, it's too late to hold up your swing.
Eugenio Suarez up to hit now. Right-hander kicks, deals. On the ground to third. Chapman over to first in time. 2 up, 2 down. And now for Seattle, Teoscar Hernandez. Hernandez, 30 years old now, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. And that keeps the inning alive.
So important to get into the fielding position after you deliver that baseball. That is a scary one. Watch your lips.
Runner at first with 2 away. Cole Calhoun up next for the nice grab.
Make a great catch like that. It's all about timing the jump. His timing was perfect. Excellent grab, and he comes down with it. The inning is over.
Welcome back. John Shelby with Chris Singleton in the booth, and leading off the bottom of the 6th, Kevin Kiermaier. Gonzalez back to work. That just misses, and that's ball 1. And that's a strike.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
The 1-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
Caught him looking for the K.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
So up next for Toronto, Bo Bichette. And that's in for a strike. Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now. Can't connect on the curveball. Struck him out. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today. Economical with the pitch count.
And now the Toronto cleanup hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. That's in there, and that is strike one. That clips a corner.
The guy's going this good. He's retired 7 in a row. You got to step out of the box, fake bunt, do something to break it up.
The 0-2. Just missed.
Excellent arm action on that 2-strike changeup. Just missed. Man, he wanted that call.
This ball's chopped on the ground. On the run, sends it over to first. And the Blue Jays go down 1-2-3. Down in order go the Blue Jays. And our score remains 2-1. Yimi Garcia comes on now.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep them within striking distance.
Well, one-run game. Here's Miguel Sano. Now time called at the plate. And a pitch. Swings through that. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. And downstairs. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Well, really nice job of finishing the hitter off right there. Glove side command, fastball firm to the outside corner. Tell you what, very difficult to do anything with that pitch, even if you do swing.
And it's fouled away. Righty delivers. Out to center. Kiermaier moving under it. Makes the grab. 2 down. And stepping in for the Mariners, J.P. Crawford.
J.P. Crawford.
Bunting, and it's in the air. And that will end the inning. Offense held in check there. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Mariners 2 and the Blue Jays 1. And welcome back. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now for the Jays, Alejandro Kirk. And the pitch. There's a strike.
Some guys are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
The tying run at the plate. Hard hit right side. Tosses to first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
The designated hitter, number 4.
Here's George Springer, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Out there to center. And an automatic double as it hops the fence.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next guy to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Penn Murphy.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
And here is Matt Chapman. And a foul ball. 1-run game, 1 out, 1 on. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, with both starters out of this ball game, it now becomes a battle of the bullpens and just seeing which manager can match up better and who's able to get to the finish line.
Runner leads away at second. On the ground to the left. 2 out.
The left fielder, number 25.
At the plate, Dalton Varsho.
And things could change quickly here with one swing.
And that's in there for strike 1.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
The 0-1. Swings through that one. Springer on at second with 2 down. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Kicks and fires. On the ground, right side. He'll do it himself. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. That situation navigated to perfection by the Mariner bullpen. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Mariners 2 and the Blue Jays 1. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Zach Pop.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their guys a chance to fight back into the game.
Stepping in, Julio Rodriguez.
Really nice swing in his last at bat. Shot a line drive into center field.
And here it comes. Fought off foul.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on. See if you can get a stolen base. Maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Now he steps out of the box as he asks for time. Bounced out to short, and it finds its way through for a hit.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you enough. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Moore, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. Move to first, and he's back in standing. Nobody out, runner at first. 0-2 as he waves at that one. Toronto's bullpen with some action. Paul Fry, the left-hander, up and throwing. At the belt and fires. In the dirt, blocked. No advance, good job behind the dish. Runner at first with no outs here. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And there's one down. Now the Mariners catcher, Cal Raleigh. Pop picks over, and he's back safely. Another move to first, and he's back again. And that's ripped into left, base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now one out.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. There's the strike.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. Runners at first and second with one gone. Going to count 1-2. Pop checks the runner, and he's just back in. Oh, close play. 1-2 here. Swing and a ball popped up. That gets down for a hit. Run comes in from second. It's 3-1.
Comes through with the RBI. Flared it out there and got it to drop for the base hit. I think he got it off the handle just a little bit, but the bat held up for him enough to get something behind that swing.
2 on, 1 out. And now, Teoscar Hernandez. That one hit to right. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 away. Out of the bullpen for the Jays, Eric Swanson.
And he's had 3 days off since he pitched last, so expect him to be totally rested. I'm sure he's itching for this opportunity right now.
Number 50, Eric
Up the middle. They take the force out number 3. But the RBI single pushes across a run. And this is now a 3-1 ball game. Joey Wiemer digs in now.
For Toronto, the right fielder, Joey Wiemer.
And the right-hander back to work. And he drops it down the third baseline. And he picks it up in foul territory. And the righty deals. And that one fouled off. The 0-2. And a swing and a miss. One away.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location. We found a way to just get it by him.
Espinal stands in now and watches strike one. Oh, and 2 now. And now 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Back-to-back strikeouts.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Righty to the plate. Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
Right-handed reliever. Battling here as he fouls it away. Bounce to the right. Sends it to first, and that is that. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. Score holds. It's 3-1. Back now in Toronto, and now the first baseman. Miguel Sano. And he deals. Swanson, a 6'3" righty, 220 pounds, and he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2014. Foul ball. The pitch. And a good eye there.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons he let it go by. He's still in the at bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
Next offering way off the plate. And that's down and away.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter at this point in the ball game. You know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
3-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's the first out.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
In the air, right field. Weimer should have this one. Makes the catch for the out.
The batter, the shortstop, J.P.
Next to hit, J.P. Crawford. 1 for 3. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1.
If you're the pitcher, you've got to go right at this guy. It's the number 9 hitter in the lineup. You can't be afraid of contact in this situation.
Swing and a miss as he was out front. This one in the air, center field. Kiermaier makes the grab, and that's the inning. Nothing doing here this half. Heart of the order, 3-4-5 will get their shot in the bottom of the 9th. It's the Mariners 3 and the Blue Jays 1. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Andres Munoz.
I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can, so it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
And a pitch. Bichette in the box now. No balls and a strike. Strike two.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Swings through it for the K. Slider got him for strike three.
Well, I definitely say that's a statement strikeout right there. You come out of the bullpen, go right after the hitters, and 3 pitches later, you got 1 out. Tell you what, if you're in the dugout, you're looking at each other and saying, he's going to be tough to get to today.
Guerrero, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Swings and misses. That is strike 2. Kicks and deals. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, it's kind of tough right here. Closer comes in, and he strikes out the first 2 hitters. It's hard not to feel defeated and that this is going to go quickly. But you got to go up there, maybe try to find a way to choke up on the bat, spread out, put the ball in play, and maybe you can extend this inning.
Kirk in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. 2-run game with 2 away here in the bottom of the 9th. Next offering is in for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
2 down, nobody on. Foul ball still 0-2.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off-speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Here's the 0-2. Popped up. Crawford under it. He's got it. Ball game. And the Mariners claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
These guys played extremely well to force this series into a Game 5. It's just like a Game 7. You win or go home. That Game 5 should be a lot of fun to watch.
Not a ton of offense to chat about as we look at the final numbers, but this was a good one.
Yeah, it was a low-scoring game, Boog, but sometimes those can be the best, especially this time of year.
And your final 3-1 for Chris Singleton and our entire crew. I'm John Shambi saying so long.